Okay, so the first and the most important thing, what are those things that make you feel bad? And then we will see that why are those things making you feel bad. Hi everyone, my name is Ruchi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. They will sometimes, pass comments, be sarcastic, and you're sitting in a group or something and they'll just pass some comment like that, or they'll just, even if they're appreciating you, they'll speak something like which is like very pricky as in ki it will take time for you to understand, and it can happen from by somebody who's the closest to you. And I've seen this a lot. Like, I'll tell you my own example. I have faced it so many times. There used to be one friend of mine. That person is no like not my friend anymore, but what used to happen, this person used to always keep whenever we are talking on some topic or some discussion is happening, this person always had a habit of passing a remark like ki, I am not like you are so free, you are so open minded, you actually see, now the person is actually telling me ki I am free and frank and open minded, but at the same time in teen statements ke sath he is pushing one more statement which is like, you don't care for anybody else, I care for people, right? So can you see how smartly it is? Like, first in one place agar aap baat karne jaoge तो it's like I am appreciating you, you are very frank, you are open minded, you are free minded, but he is also putting up the statement that you don't care for people, right? My aunt, she is telling to a group, I am sitting there and the other people are sitting there, and she is telling to everybody कि मुझे नहीं पता लोग इसको इतना ब्यूटीफुल ब्यूटीफुल क्यों बोलते हैं, मुझे तो नहीं लगता कि ऐसा कुछ स्पेशल है इसके अंदर. Can you believe somebody passing such level of comment, and that to being your family member? But yes, I have heard such comments. And not only this, I have heard such so many comments. Then these are also those people जो आपके अंदर अगर 10 अच्छी चीजों के साथ वो एक खराब चीज है ना, so वो उस एक खराब चीज को पकड़ के बार बार बोलेंगे. स्पेशली आप किसी भी ग्रुप में बैठे हो या आप कहीं पब्लिक में हो, एंड दे वुड लाइक टू डू दिस. ओके, दे वुड लाइक टू टॉक अबाउट इट, दे वुड लाइक टू mention that imperfection or that weak point of yours, or that problem, or maybe sometime that sensitive point. There is a nerve, we all have that nerve. Sometimes सबको पता होता है कि यार ये वाली बात ना, ये इसको prick करेगी, ये वाली बात. और it could be your relationship as well. I have seen friends passing comments. What I want to tell here is, इस तरह की चीजें हमारी डेली लाइफ में बहुत सारी होती रहती हैं, आई एम वेरी श्योर सबके साथ होती रहती हैं. And now there is one part where you start feeling bad about it, because sometimes people say it like as if it's your mistake. It's your mistake that you have this problem, it's your mistake. And people would make it also like, as I told you, my friend who used to tell, you are so frank, you're so open minded, you're free minded because you do not care for people, right? But let me tell you, that do not care for people is not a positive statement. And it is not even the truth. It was never the truth. See, not caring for people means I really do not care for people, I'm insensitive towards people, which was never the truth. Okay, there is a difference between being insensitive, and there is a difference between doing what you want to do and not trying to please other people. So I have had an attitude always in my life where I do not try to fit in, I do not try to please people, and I do not try to suppress myself and do the things for people, which actually is a very big issue for most of the people around you. Somewhere in their heart they don't have the courage to be like you. They can't be like you. उनका कोई तो corner, कोई तो part है अंदर से जो चाहता है that they want to be like you, they want to live life like you. See, every life has some plus and some minus. अगर आप बहुत freedom वाली life जीना चाहते हो जिसमें आप social structure को बहुत ज़्यादा follow नहीं करते हो, उसके अपने pros and cons हैं. अगर आप social structure को follow करते हो, उसके बहुत pros and cons हैं. Now it's your choice. You have to choose yourself. I mean, you have to choose your thing, whatever you want to choose, right? Whether you want this life, you want this pros and cons, or you want this pros and cons. There are more things about it. But there are people who actually do not know what they want. And then they will follow certain things, and then they are not happy inside. They're definitely not happy. So when somebody is actually not happy inside, and that person is just doing things to please people, or maybe to maintain some image, or maybe just to follow a fake image, or to seek people's validation, such kind of people are always having some bitterness inside. Kyunki of course they are not happy, they have vacuum, they have emptiness inside, and that emptiness make them so bitter, and they don't even realize what they are doing, that they are actually doing something wrong with their own people. They are actually being bitter, they're actually being nasty towards their own people, but they will do it. And not once, they'll keep doing it, they'll not even realize what they are doing. So the whole thing is, इसके अंदर जिसके साथ ये ट्रीटमेंट करा जा रहा है उसका कोई फॉल्ट नहीं है. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है कि किसी ने मुझे कह दिया है कि आई एम केयरलेस टुवर्ड्स पीपल. आई डोंट हैव टू टेक इट. स्टॉप फीलिंग बैड because of what people are saying, what people are telling, what people are talking, because those people are nobody. Those people don't know themselves. दैट इज द रीजन दे आर डूइंग दिस. क्योंकि जब कोई इंसान अपने आप में कंप्लीट रहेगा, इनफ फील करेगा एंड फुलफिल्ड रहेगा, वो कभी दूसरों के बारे में ऐसी बातें नहीं करेगा, ना उनके फेस पे ना उनके पीछे से. अगर लोग आपकी किसी सिचुएशन को पकड़कर गॉसिप भी कर रहे हैं, आपके साथ आपकी लाइफ में कुछ हुआ, कुछ ऊपर कुछ नीचे, कुछ बड़ा छोटा हुआ, एंड पीपल आर गॉसिपिंग अबाउट इट. they are gossiping to satisfy their own ego, because they have such वो अपने अंदर से इतने shallow और empty हैं that gossiping about your issue gives them ego satisfaction. Because the person who's actually talking rubbish about you, that person is not perfect. His or her life is also not perfect, right? So could be there is somebody else who's actually criticizing them or gossiping about them. So this is a circle which keeps happening. The whole thing what I want to talk about is ki you do not need to feel bad about it. You need to be clear, no life is perfect and nobody is perfect. But yes, you need to do what you need to do. You need to know what you want. You need to be clear what you want. And you need to know what you are. Definitely, कोई भी इंसान खराब बात दूसरों के लिए वही बोलता है जिसके अंदर कुछ खराब होता है, जिसके अंदर कुछ प्रॉब्लम होती है. आप दूसरों को गंदे रिमार्क्स, हार्श कमेंट्स, बुरी बातें तभी कहोगे जब आपके अंदर कुछ खराब. Sometimes people want the attention you get. Sometimes people want the simplicity you have. Sometimes people want what you have. Whatever it could be. It could be anything. Maybe your education, maybe the way you carry, maybe the relationships you have, maybe the way people, get influenced by you. It could be anything. Really, it could be anything. You could have n number of qualities in yourself which maybe not recognized well by you, but people want it. And because they do not have it, they will talk rubbish just to satisfy their वो जो that small mind, small ego होता है, या फिर जो वो incompleteness है ना उनके अंदर से, जब momentary है, लेकिन the moment they talk bad, the moment they speak shit about other people, that moment they feel good. They feel some kind of satisfaction. It's very momentary. You will have flaws, you will have problems, you will have issues, and this is true that nobody should highlight those flaws, issues and problems. That's not right thing, that's not a human thing. But people are not human. They are actually attracted or influenced by you, and that is the only reason they are feeling bad कि जो आपके पास है वो उनके पास नहीं है, और इसीलिए वो आपके साथ ऐसा कर रहे हैं जाने अनजाने. तो कहीं ना कहीं तो they are influenced by you, highly influenced by you. Otherwise, why they have to even pay attention on your things so much, right? But they are influenced by you. So that's a good thing. You should just feel good about it. If anybody ever talks anything bad, just imagine वो इंसान आपको attention दे रहा है, आपको time दे रहा है. Imagine वो आपको इतना harsh statements दे देंगे कि अगर आप उनके statements पे चले जाएंगे तो आपकी एनर्जी डल हो जाएगी. It can shake your confidence, it can affect your personality, it can affect your thinking, everything. So you need to understand that you don't need to do this. You need to actually understand कि लोग ऐसा क्यों करते हैं. So लोग basically ऐसा इसीलिए करते हैं, और वही लोग करते हैं जिनके अंदर emptiness होती है, जिनके अंदर clarity नहीं होती है, जिनके अंदर कोई problem होती है. And when they have a problem or issue with you, when they have either jealousy or some kind of complex with you, anybody is ever trying to make you feel bad, they will only try to make you feel bad because they are feeling bad. Okay? The people who feel good will always make you feel good. The people who feel bad only will make you feel bad. So it's nothing personal. It's nothing about you. It's nothing about what you are. वो जो भी आपको कह रहे हैं वो बात कहाँ से आ रही है? It is coming from a place of care, or it is coming from a place of, some negativity. It could be anything. When people have to ever talk to you about something, they will be sensitive enough to make sure that you feel comfortable. And this is the sign of a nice, educated, well-behaved person. Now, another thing is people get offended very easily, very quickly. So when people getting offended very easily, they have a problem. Okay, because not necessarily you are doing something to offend them, but they are just getting offended. And it is something in their head. If they have some low self-esteem, they'll get offended very easily. You will not even tell something about them. If you are even talking generally, like if they said something कि suppose किसी ने कहा कि मुझे black color बहुत पसंद है और आपने कह दिया कि मुझे नहीं पसंद है black color, वो उसको personal ले लेंगे. They'll feel that you're insulting them, as if people do not understand or do not want to accept that we all are unique. It should not hold you back, that you can't say what you feel, you can't express what you feel. I have seen people getting hesitated. और पता है I'll tell you now what happens, that because people get offended and all, and most of the people have a point that they want everybody should like them. So because they want everybody should like them, they will not express themselves. They will just talk things which are liked by all, so that everybody will like them. I am talking about lot of such social basic etiquette, basic clarity, basic things which are very much needed. So first of all, most important thing, when people are intentionally or clearly saying something bad to you or trying to insult or humiliate you in public or in group or wherever, you never have to take it personally, because it is about their intention, it is about their issue, their internal problem. Second thing, if somebody is just getting offended when you're expressing yourself, if you being yourself offending someone else, you don't have to fit in, you don't have to bother, and you don't have to explain yourself. It's okay. Your people will always get you in the right way. If they're not getting you the right way, they're not your people. And the very third thing, when you are, you just hold back. You hold back because you want to be liked by people. Till where? कहाँ तक? कोई limit नहीं है इसकी, right? So you cannot actually do this. There will always be some people who will get upset, or they'll not like what you do, or they'll not like the way you live. And you have to stop bothering for this. You really have to stop bothering yourself for this. जिस भी लोगों के साथ जिस भी जगह पे रहकर, if you feel bad after that gathering, that social gathering or whatever, if you feel exhausted, if you just feel low energy, you need to see, you need to check what is happening. Because sometimes in groups so many things keep happening that you don't even realize, because you're not conscious enough. It's just happening so fast that you don't understand what happened. But you need to analyze, and you need to structure it. You need to go talk, confront, and if need be, leave such people, leave such companies. You don't have, nobody needs that kind of company. One or the other day you have to leave that company, because otherwise you have to leave yourself, because you're leaving yourself. If you're letting somebody do that with you all the time, you're not actually supporting your own self. And the most important thing is to support yourself, right? So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon, and love you so much.